What a privilege it is to wake up and create beauty, to see life, to smell, to hear, to touch. What a privilege it is to be challenged by the things we once complained about. Because in those challenging moments, a part of ourselves open up to the idea of learning and growing. That is what painting teaches me. All of the layers are important, just as each layer of our life is an integral part of our existence. That is the journey we all have, and the opportunity we have been given. It is April 25th, Saturday, and this morning was hard because I was thinking to myself, it feels like Groundhog Day. And I had to give myself a pep talk because I was telling myself we have to change our perspective. Because what a privilege it is to be able to wake up in the morning and drive, first of all, go to work, earn a living, have the means to be able to buy my oil paints, because you know how expensive oil paints are. And be able to create and be able to paint and share my art, right? What a privilege. And this is about changing my perspective. And I feel like right now I am in the in-between. And it can be a challenge, especially if you don't see tangible results. It's just like working out, right? When you work out and next time you lift heavier, you can see the results, right? So that's why for me, I'm just reminding myself, what am I doing daily that will allow me to see the results? And I feel that's why it's so important to document my journey and sharing that. Because I've documented a lot of, actually most of my art, if not all of my art, I've documented it. And I'm able to see the improvements. I mean, some of the art is so bad that I just want to paint over the canvas. But I keep it. I keep it because it's a good reminder, right? And now that I'm going to be taking art classes, I'm even more excited because I'm going to be more confident in my skills. And it's going to open up an even greater pathway to be even more creative. Because I remember talking to this artist who has a studio in Balboa Park, which is a very beautiful park that we have here in San Diego. And she said, in order to be a good artist, you have to understand the foundation. Once you understand the foundation, then you could break the rules. And when she was saying that, it made me think, yes, I don't know the foundations. I started painting without even understanding drawing, like the basics. Like, and look, I'm not new to art. I have been painting here and there since like my early 20s. I've dabbled on here and there. I've even painted some portraits of a friend's dogs. But it wasn't anything serious. And now it's a different experience. I feel more connected to it. And I'm just grateful that I found my way back to it. Because I am able to create paintings that truly mean a lot to me, that I'm able to share the message, right, of what it means to be a woman and what it means for the audience, the viewer, to be able to witness the solitude. And it's almost like you're peeking into our world, right? And yeah, it's a beautiful journey to be in at this moment, even though I could be very impatient, right? And I want things fast. But this is the part where it's gonna make me even more resilient. It's gonna give me the grit, because the in-between part, it's the unknown, because I don't know what's going to happen in the future. It's out of my control. But what I can control is what I am doing every single day. And that's why for me, I've learned to have a daily practice. Even if it's 15 minutes of drawing, or even if it's just 20 or 30 minutes of just me painting. Because sometimes I come to work and I'm just so tired, but I still dedicate it to my art, because my art is a priority. And yeah, it's like the consistency is the most important than to be perfect. And that's where I am now. And even falling back on good skills that I have learned. And they're very simple. We just overcomplicate things. I overcomplicate things. But I take ownership of my flaws. And yeah, it's just interesting. work, and there's still a lot that I need to do with the painting, but I'm taking my time and I'm just building it in layers. And there's a part of it that I'm like, I'm not liking how it's coming out. But the thing with oil paint is I could just paint over it and make it look okay. And yeah, I'm just figuring out April 27, Monday, and I am heading to work. I can't believe like April's almost over. It went by so fast. And I'm working on the painting. There's still a lot that needs to be done, but with this painting, I'm just building it layer by layer. And there's a part that I'm just a little bit I'm not liking how it's coming out, but that's the nice part about painting with oils. I could just paint over it and make it look okay. And this Thursday is an exhibition in Munich, and next week I'm starting my art classes. So there's a lot that's happening, but I'm just grateful for every opportunity that I'm getting. And yeah, I think today will be a good day. I'm just gonna head on to work and just enjoy the process too. This is my dinner, and one of the things that I have been doing is just switching up my nutrition. So I try to eat just mostly like nutrient dense foods, but I'm not perfect. Sometimes I have like chips and stuff like that, but I notice when I eat more simple, I have more energy to paint, and just in general I feel really good. And it's so simple. But this is what I'm having. Sardines. I have sweet potato, bok choy, those are green bell peppers, olives, cucumbers, and it was just so good. It's very flavorful, which I like. I enjoy my food to be savory. I'm heading to work, and it's Tuesday. April 27th. I lost track of the days, but yesterday I was working on my painting, and I'm just not liking how it's coming out. It's like I envision it a certain way, but it's not coming out. It's like the skin, and I even did the background dark. It's like a burnt umber, but now I'm not sure. It's like I feel like that's the frustrating part, that because I don't have like the skills, like the fundamentals, and I'm trying to figure it out, and then I just keep messing up the painting. But the thing is that is how I learn, and I'm still I'm gonna keep working on the painting. I'm gonna do it tonight. And just because it's hard doesn't mean that I have to like stop doing it. Because it's something that I really want to do and improve. And it's hard, you know. But I feel once I learn just everything that I need to learn from the art school, I will feel a little bit more confident. And then I also question myself, like, who am I to like share my art to the world? But again, that's just what is that word? I forget the word. Imposter syndrome, right? But it is what it is, and I just gotta do the work, and that's what I'm gonna be doing. So Right now, I'm at a stage in my life where I am building it from scratch, right? And it's the stage where I feel the most frustration, because I know the kind of life that I want and the kind of life that I am envisioning for myself. But it's the lack of knowing if what I'm doing is going to be good enough. And even now, as I'm painting this piece, I'm just overthinking it. I'm questioning if I'm good enough, or, you know, all these things, right? And for me, like, the only thing that I could do is to just do what I can control. And what I can control is doing actionable things every single day. And those things will accumulate, right? It's just like working out, or just like saving money. And it's the process of rebuilding your life so that you're able to come up with systems that work for you, work for me, right? And it's the same thing. It's like I knew that my art needed improvement, which is why I'm taking these art classes. And that's why I'm also making these videos, so I could get more comfortable sharing my message and my story and sharing my art. And it's all those moments that are important. They are important because they are part of the journey that I'm having. And I'm just grateful that when things got hard in the past, I didn't just give up and just live on autopilot. I did something. And yeah, there's still moments where it's so hard to wake up in the morning and go to work and do all these things that I have to do, but I have to do it. Nobody else is going to do it for me. So, and I need to earn an income. All right, if I'm working on building my fund where I'm able to ease off, you know, and focus more on what I want to do. And that's why I think it's so important to just do something every single day. And I'm reminding myself that I need to do something every single day. Even if I don't want to. I cannot let my emotions control what I need to do. It's just like cleaning this palette. It's a pain in the butt to clean, but I have to clean it. So I ordered some oil paints and they arrived. So I'm very excited to use these. This is like a brand that I've used before. I have like a whole basket here of this brand. And it's Vasari oil colors, oil paints. And I love using high quality pigments when I paint, because I feel that it just makes me more excited to create, and it's like I'm investing in myself, like in my tools, and but this is what I do. And there's basically the French golden ochre, and I use this color constantly, and such a beautiful color, but I needed some more of this, so. And And I also ordered this, I don't really know how to pronounce it, grisaille, I believe that's how you say it. But it's a set of pigments for underpainting. So it has all these pigments. And I'm so excited to use these. I'm gonna definitely use this for my next painting. And I really want to just learn more techniques and see where else I can learn and improve on my paintings. But I feel that that's the thing with painting, like there's just so many different ways of doing it, and I feel like I'm finding my rhythm, and I'm also learning and figuring out a lot of things, because there's so much to learn with this art, you know. And yeah. I think I'm at a point in my life where it's like I know what I want, and it's like that gnawing feeling when I wake up in the morning, and it's like, oh God, what am I doing? What am I doing with my life? I don't know if it's like a midlife crisis. I don't know. I'm not sure, but it's like, it's such a visceral emotion that it just, and it's like, I know, it's like the knowing, because I know how I want to feel. And I think that's the thing, like I'm chasing that feeling, right? And that moment, it's like, it's very uncomfortable. But it's like, imagine waking up every single morning like that and not doing anything. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't, because for me now, what I value the most is my time. And it's like every second that I am painting and learning and creating, I feel so good. It's like, yes, it's frustrating. Sometimes I just want to like paint over the canvas. I'm like, oh, this looks so ugly. But at the same time, it's like I have to just remind myself, I'm learning. I'm new to this, and I have to have patience. Patience. And yeah, it's like having that courage to try, and knowing that I might fail. But isn't that the point of life? Right? You try something and you learn, and then you try it again, and then we learn again, and it's just so beautiful. I think life is just truly so beautiful. I get like emotional because I guess I'm feeling more comfortable crying. I've always been just so sensitive, you know.
now feel like guilty, crying and feeling so much. But also like the feeling and having that sensitivity to be aware of how people feel. I feel that was like my strength. That's my strength that I have. And yeah. It's like I don't know what's gonna happen, but I know that I definitely don't want to keep doing the same thing, going to work. I want to do what I want to do with my life, and I know that every single day I'm working at it, and it's just like just having the patience.